Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is July 28th, and we're going to take a quick look at CNO. And CNO had good earnings. They have for quite a while. It has been their tendency to pop before earnings and then have some difficulty thereafter. Used to be you'd actually get a nice pop at earnings, but I guess things have changed. So we're going to take a quick look at the technicals as I see them. Here we are, we have today, big inverse hammer. Long-term moving averages are not separated very well. We do not have complete crossover going into the bar or expansion of the short-term moving averages, suggesting that that this will be a weak move down beyond the bar. However, the bar is not fully separated. It is not strong like back here. So it offers less power to suck things back into it, less power to stop things that are going through it. So as the short-term moving averages break through the bar, enter the bar, it'll be very important to see if they get all tangled up and it just becomes a mess of a flat line, or if they actually do emerge from the other side. Very important. Beyond that, what do we have? Well, we have a close at 747. It is below the upper price consensus level for this month, and that is possibly important. CCI is ticking up, showing interest in buying. Stochastic is ticking down, showing momentum is waning. RSI is in negative area, although it is ticking up. The MACD and the MACD histogram are just confused at this moment, so not too much to say with those. Beyond that, support and resistance levels, I think that if you break the lower price consensus area in the 17s, high 17s, if you break below that, you are in trouble. You can see that it came down, it tagged it, and it bounced off of it. Now it's coming down, broke through the upper price consensus level. It breaks through the lower one. There is problems afoot, and needless to say, if you break through that, you're probably going to exceed these lows and perhaps even go back into the sixes. So something to be aware of. On the flip side, they did have good earnings, and we are due for some sort of a bounce at some point. And so where could it go? Well, we have this persistent problem area in the 780s. You can see that right here. You can see that that lines up with the previous month's upper price consensus level right here. And we know that it is valid because it was rejected it perfectly right here. So if this is able to be exceeded, then you do have the possibility of a run. You can see that we have lower peaks going on here, as each time it has attempted its run, it has been swatted back down. Conversely, you can see that the lower peaks you have equals here, and then you have a slightly higher one here. So you could make the case in either direction that it's getting stronger or it's getting weaker. So atypically that means it's a triangle or a wedge of some sort if you were to zoom way out. I'm not going to do that, but it means that at some point in the near future it should have to make a decision. It'll break out up, it'll break out down, and that will be the way that it goes. And you do have more room towards the upper Bollinger Band than you do the lower, but yeah, this one can break either way. I would be looking at those two levels, the 780s and the 17s, high 17s. Whichever one goes first probably has is the right direction, although I kind of prefer to play the moves as it attempts those levels and get out of it as they approach them. But that is just me, and there you have it, very mixed. I will take a quick look and see if there is any divergences You could say that we have one in the CCI. The move is not over, might not be over yet, so can't call one on the stochastic. RSI seems to be slanting up, but we did get this upper move, so actually this is just fine. Same thing with the histogram. So really the only thing you have to go on at this moment in time is the CCI, which a divergence on the CCI is not a reason to trade in and of itself. So there you have it. CNO in a nutshell. I wish it was more definitive one way or the other. I think that it will be very shortly, and maybe the news tomorrow and over the weekend is what's going to make it choose its direction. But at the moment, I would not call it a good entry in either direction. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you very much.